What's up, beautiful people? God, look at that. Look at that scenery. Isn't that fantastic? But anyway, I'm gonna start sharing my journal entries. So I'll try to be more intentional every time I write them down because I typically, well, I won't say typically, but it's not uncommon for me to make to-do lists out of my journals. All right. So, and look at my handwriting. So just forgive me. You know what I'm saying? I write like this all the time. So anyway, I must not do things out of desperation. I must do things with intent and respect to the process. I must slow down the pace um, because the mind will follow. You know what I'm saying? The mind will follow the body, actually. You know, so want to slow down the pace. This is kind of a reference to anxiety. Let's see. I must slow down the pace because the mind will follow. In order to be fulfilled, I must feel the day. I must throw distractions to the side and focus on accomplishing. Let's see. Focus on the things that I love to do. But I must put more intent towards the things I love to do. That'll also make my life better. That's very important. But also, I can make my life better at this moment, or before I get to that destination. It's very important. I can enjoy life before I get to a certain point. It's very important because the certain destination that you are hoping for, it just may not come to fruition. And so this is why you got to learn to love the journey as I start to speak on more and more. And I actually want to get back to that if I can remember. I just want to finish this out real quick. Um, take the emotions out of it and regard for the outcome. I must make every move that I make a work of art. All right, so let me go back and see something that I wanted to speak on. Desperation. Is the desperation can kill you. It can enable you to go into the negatives very quick with investments, get rich quick schemes. I know this, you know. You start thinking like a poor man, you start thinking like a gambler, you get poor man, you get gambler results. All right. Talking about finances, wealth is built over time. All right. You can try to build it overnight. Just as fast as one can obtain it, one can go deeper into the hole. I know this very well. I lucked up many times, but I fucked up probably many more times. All right. And so I was watching The Peaceful Warrior, and I recommend people watch this movie. You can go on Amazon or YouTube, 3.99. And basically, the theme of it was fall in love with the journey. Focus on the process. It's not necessarily what you would get out of it as far as monetary gains, the goals and the accolades. Of course, it'd be nice to get, but the road is so long and so uncertain on the way to that destination, you can't hold off your happiness for the what ifs. You know what I'm saying? You can't. You have to decide that you're going to feel that particular way in this moment. And a great way to feel that in the moment is to really love what you do. You have to love it. You got to be passionate about it. You got to be obsessive about it, not just passive, not just doing it because you think it's going to get you the fame, the attention, the money, glory, all those things. Bring glory to your moment right now. A lot of us are living a dream and don't even know it. It's because we're waiting for this dream to wake other people up. We waiting for this dream to make others see in us what we should be seeing in ourselves. We're waiting for this dream to encourage other people to validate us when we're not even validating ourselves. And I think that's more important. We can allow this dream to bring us about a great deal of energy and respect for ourselves, and we can validate ourselves. Um, and so, with great intent and a meditative perspective or demeanor, really immerse yourself in everything that you do, and don't discredit the little things. Don't discredit doing the chores. It's very meditative, very tranquil, gives you a sense of pride to know that you are able to accomplish things. As above, so below. It can start small, or if you can show yourself that you can do things on smaller levels, then you can show yourself that you can do things on bigger levels, whether if you got to work your way up to it or not. But it's good to show yourself this, all right? Because some people will just trade off having small accomplishments to have no accomplishments at all. Don't want to clean up, don't want to journal, don't want to meditate, don't want to take care of yourself, don't want to have any accomplishments because they don't see the importance of the little wins, you know, where you reward yourself. You give yourself accolades. Don't go wait for somebody else to reward you. Reward yourself. Work for it, but reward yourself. Because as I'm entering my 30th birthday next week, I understand that we're not here for a long time. And we don't know how long we'll be here. But while we're here, we got to make this one hell of a ride. And that should be enough to encourage you to do what you want without regard for what other people may have to say about it if it isn't harmful to other people. All right. So, with that being said, I'm going to get back to the rest of my day. I got some reading to do, reading the natal charts. Very important stuff. If you want to get to a natal chart reading and stuff like that, are you interested in astrology? Hit me up on Instagram, Milo Nowhere. Thank you. Shout out France, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate you tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe. I never really tell people to do that because it's like whatever, but it would help me, especially because my channel has reached a plateau where it's not really growing anymore. But that's okay. And so, with that being said, I will head out right now. I hope you make something out of your moments without beating yourself up. Just have a great time. All right.